What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we is in the building, peep squad. How y'all doing tonight? Ooh. Love and Marriage Huntsville season 4 episode 9, baby. It is going down. It seems like Tisha was crying them tears of hurt, them tears of pain, the tears that damn I don't know what to do no more. Like I just really can't take this, and he is not letting up. Marceau is not letting up at all. He is not giving her an inch or a mile or anything to basically make her feel comfortable and be okay on camera. You know, when everybody is saying that you are out here doing the doing, you are out here everywhere, at least there's one thing that you can do when it comes to Marceau. You don't have to try to please the audience or please the people in the comment section or please the people that watch the show. But what you do need to do is please your wife and make her feel comfortable, make her feel secure, where she already know everything is all good, but she still got to whine and beg just to get some type of emotion from you to say or to show people that there is some solidarity going on, that you actually care, because she's believing everything that people are saying in her comment section because that's how she feels, and you're not helping with that at all. Lord have mercy. What a situation, y'all. What's up, Top Bugatti? How you doing? What's up? What's up, Michelle? How you doing? What's up, Miss T? What's going on? So, you know, there's a whole lot going on in this situation, and Tisha's going to continue to cry. She's going to continue to have these stories out here in these streets because, you know, when it comes to her husband, you know, he can't just basically give a answer to please her. The answer is not for us. The answer is for her, so she can say, I told you so. So she can say, my husband ain't doing this. My husband ain't doing that. Look how he treats me. But you can't say that because he treats you like crap, allegedly on TV and on Instagram, baby. And we have Tisha's mother out here, Wanda, out here doing the most, baby. She is out here defending, swinging, and banging for her daughter. It is what it is. She's all up in the mix, all up in the business. And, you know, Wanda, you know, she got to be very lucky that these women are, you know, influencers. These women have business, they have companies, they have contracts, they have a whole lot going on. You know, their reputation has to be pristine, and the business and the association that they have with other people. Okay, so in any event, the way that you was out here talking, Miss Wanda, at that party, like Lord have mercy, you already know if that was another party on the other side of town and everybody was just, you know, basically living from hand to mouth, Wanda, Wanda, they would have told you about yourself. It would have been ugly, but they don't want to disrespect you. They don't want to go all the way there with you, Wanda. But Wanda, you coming out here acting like you can swing and you can beat these girls and calling them B words and tell them you're going to cuss them out and do this and do that to their face. Well, you know, sometimes mothers want to take a, you know, whooping for their children, baby. But you need to be more fit. You need to be more in shape. You need to be in the gym. You need to be working out. You need to be really a threat. You ain't a threat because them girls would have washed you. And then your daughter would have got washed up in the middle. Then your husband, he would have got beat up by Stormy's man. You see Stormy, big old burly man in the building. What's up, Monique Hill? How you doing, girl? Messy Wanda knows the assignment. Yes, she is doing that. I mean, Wanda is acting like she is straight from the project, straight from the hood. All she need is, you know, a beer, some malt liquor in her hand, baby, and come up in that house and start swinging on them girls. She's acting like she's pimping them. And now we know from this episode, when it comes to Tisha, Tisha approves of her mother behavior. Even though Tisha was sitting here trying to say, Mama, I don't need you to defend me. I done checked the room. I done checked the girls, blase in the third. But then when Marceau went back there and talked to his wife, Tisha was like, yo, your mother's doing too much. And she defended her mother. She said, well, these girls coming from my mother talking all this about my mother, they gonna get what they gonna get. And Marceau was like, they ain't do nothing to your mother. So therefore, at that moment, you know right now, if you didn't know, you know now that Tisha approves of her mother checking the girls, okay? She approves of it. Lord have mercy. She approves of the whole situation. I was like, like, yeah, it's a whole lot of craziness going on in this situation. I was like, And why is Marceau not telling, Tisha that he's going to Atlanta, with Martell? Like, why is he keeping that a secret? It's like he don't tell her anything. It's like, baby, she's a business partner. She works in the business, but he travels, go places, do whatever he want, disappear. He ain't worried about picking up the kids from school. He ain't worried about changing the oil in the car. He ain't worried about if dinner's done, because he's out here, in Atlanta having dinner with this one and that one, and she's finding out online about it. The mother got to go ask him questions. What kind of marriage is that? Do you guys have conversations? Do you talk or do Marceau think he's too good to tell you where he's at, what he's doing? If you are in love, you got a friendship, you are partners, business partners, you should be able to say, hey babe, I'm shooting to New York, it's January 4th, and she'd be like, okay. But it seems like Tisha don't even know where you be at. You be running these streets wild. I guess it does pay to be the boss out here in this situation. For real. Yes, please hit that like button. Thank you, Top Bugatti. Wanda just saying what Wanda really want to say, right? Yes, Monique Hill, not that 211 malt liquor. Yeah, she just need the malt liquor and call it a day. This is these dumbest couples. What's up, Your Majesty? Miss T. Tisha never stopped Wanda. She loves it every minute. She loves every minute of it, girl. For real. Hey, what's up, Your Majesty? How you doing? Yes, she does. She loves every single minute of the reading and of all that. But basically, girl, your mama fighting your battles. It is what it is. You already know mama's going to be out here fighting. We're going to fight for our kids to the end of time. But at the same time, you got to fight your own battles. At the same time, Wanda's trying to get that paycheck and stay relevant and be on the show. Wanda ain't trying to throw away no money. You think Wanda ain't out here in these streets bragging, I'm on Love and Marriage, Huntsville, I'm a TV star, I'm a movie star, I'm an actress. Wanda is out here for real. I feel Melody will be mother, so I know that's what I'm saying, Francis. You know what I mean? Like, Wanda better be glad that these women got, hey, what's up, Miracle 82? Hey, baby. Wanda better be glad these women got things going on in their life, and they got reputations, and they can't soil their reputation. They got business, they're on part of boards, rules and regulations that they got to deal with. You know what I mean? Because Wanda don't care. Wanda just got her food truck, baby. She's a bat out of hell, riding up and down the street selling her some baked potatoes. I don't know what she's selling on that truck. Let me stop. So in any event, we have Miss, Tisha, she pulls up to her husband, and basically he acting like he don't want to come out, and she was like, can you get in the car? And he was like, oh, so it's gonna be a long conversation. Like, damn, it's like he don't want to spend no time with you, girl. He don't want to be around at all. Like, what's happening? Guys, my allergies is out here. It was 83 degrees here, so my allergies is crazy, and I live around a bunch of trees, bushes, and wild animals. Okay. Some are people and some are just animals. But in any event, so, she's asking him about the hotel. Your mom got to go question your husband on TV. Hopefully you guys are all planning this out as a storyline, because it looks bad that your mother got to go get information from your husband about him being somewhere January 4th, in Atlanta. And basically she's asking him about the picture. Like, girl, like, what's going on with Tisha? Like, she don't know her man's back. I know my man's back. If you guys in the comments, Peep Squad, do you know your man's back? Do you know your ex-man back? Do you know your girlfriend's back? Whoever that you decide to lay with, do you know what they back look like? And if somebody took a picture of your partner, your lover's back, you gonna tell me you ain't gonna be able to identify if that's his back or not? But let me see my mother effer out here and his back somewhere up on Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and everything. We gonna have problems, baby. That's why she was crying, because she probably knows that that's his back. I don't know if it's his back or not, but she should be able to definitely say, that's not your back. You're gonna tell me you don't rub his back, you don't touch his back, you don't massage his back, you don't ride his back, you don't wet his back, you don't wash his back, you don't know what his back look like? Like, I would have been quick, like, oh, that ain't my man's back. That ain't my man's back. That ain't my girl's back. What you saying? Y'all are fraudulent. But we don't hear that from Tisha. You know, let me see. Do y'all know what y'all... Tisha knew that white back. Not my man, baby. Like, do you know your partner's back? Get you some bold ginger ale and fresh lemon. Thank you. I'm Francis. I appreciate that. Long conversation. You already knew Tisha heard about what his mom said. Her mom said, yes, she did know, girl. Yes, she did know, Miss T. He knew that she was coming. And why do you gotta come and ask your husband that? You should be able to say, oh, in January. I know he did go to, Atlanta. We run business together. We got properties together. We got whole condominiums and everything. And so isn't the work schedule tight? Don't you got building this, building that? Like, you need to be here, I need to be there, I need to do this. We got the kids, we got the house, we got to have family time. But so, just like Marceau flies off to Africa without his wife and without his kids, he is going to Atlanta without his wife even knowing. What a shame. Wanda's trying her best to make sure her daughter don't look like no fool, because Wanda wants the world to know that she didn't raise no fool, and she knows that her daughter ain't telling her the whole truth and nothing but the truth, okay? But she done heard about the rumors, because allegedly Melody is out here spilling the beans, and she's been spilling the beans on the show, y'all, and basically, telling that, Marceau is cheating. He's cheating with this person, and Wanda mentioned the name too as well. But in any event, allegedly they are cutting out what Melody is saying about Marceau and cheating and the lady's name. So that's probably why she just said, go check it on Facebook, go check it on YouTube. And so, basically the rumor is that, when it comes to Tisha and Marceau, that, they don't want this rumor or any woman or any allegation about him cheating to come on the show. But yet it was okay with Melody. They did it free with press, but you couldn't hold that in because Martell was out here doing everything. Martell was just wilding. Martell had a family and he let his family go. What a shame. What a shame. Now this man ain't got no business, no builder's license. And then he's over here begging Kimmi's husband. He's over here begging, Martell. He's over here begging Marceau, basically, to work and buy back in, and they're sitting there making fun of him and everything, and then he gonna turn around and be shady to Melody. But these are supposed to be your homeboys, and they're talking about they don't want to even let you back into the business, and laughing at you because you don't have a builder's license, and they want to put training school wheels on you before you can even come in. They want you to prove yourself. And then on top of that, they're sitting here shading your ex-wife, your children's mother, all because you failed to pull out and stop pulling into the block. Okay, like, it's just a shame. But in any event, moving back on to this situation, so Tisha, she's out here, she's questioning him, and he was like, well, I wasn't in no hotel. Well, she said that you was in a hotel and I knew about it. And so Tisha did not know about it. So therefore, Marceau is sitting there lying about the situation, point blank period, because she didn't know about it. She had no idea. So now he's saying, oh, he didn't say, well, you knew I was in Atlanta. She had no idea he was in Atlanta. That's why them tears was coming down her face. And that's why she was trying to hold them back, because he was sitting there lying to her. A woman knows when a man's lying to her. And sometimes she wants to play stupid and act like, oh, okay, he's telling the truth. But that stuff plays around in your head over and over and over and over. When you are sitting there making coffee, when you running your bath water, you thinking about the situation, okay? But in any event, he was saying, yeah, I did go to Atlanta on January 4th. Me and a friend, yeah, we did eat, we did this, we had that. She was like, so who's the friend? And so he named whoever the friend was with Fletcher or whatever. That could have been anybody. And she's basically believing it. So hopefully she goes to find out if Fletcher went out to dinner with her husband on January 4th in Atlanta. Why is he back in Atlanta? Is his line back or his boo thing in Atlanta? Lord have mercy. Whatever, when a woman's ready, she's ready. She's not ready, she wants to hold on. Melody hold on as long as she could to Martell until she just couldn't hold it no more. Tisha's looking at him and she just looking at him like she know he lying. She look cross-eyed too as well, but she's just like, damn, I'm just such a fool. But I'm a fool in love. I'm a fool with a husband. So that's what she wants. And then she's blaming us and blaming the world that we trying to tear up her marriage. This man don't give you no leeway. He don't give no type of power to you as far as like, I ain't never gonna cheat on you. You the best thing that ever happened to me. I was out here having dinner. My bad. You know what I'll do from now on? I'll let you know when I go to dinner with anybody, or whatever. Just basically, pandering and giving in to his wife. It's just like, oh no, I don't want you. I want you to believe in me. Okay, I'm trying to believe in your ass, but every time I turn around, there's a new rumor, it's a new this, is a new that, and then you are disappearing. You're posting pictures. There's just so much going on. And Tisha, like I said, you don't know what his back look like. Like, help me, Jesus. Like, who don't know what their partner's back look like? If my man was in a bed in the hotel and they took a picture of his back, I can tell you right now, I can identify his back, and I can tell you his feet, I can tell you his hands, I can tell you his neck, I can tell you his wrist. Lord, I just can't with this. Like, what are we doing? He Martell let it slip tonight on the after show. I bet he did. I can't wait to watch that SLW. What's up? How you doing, baby? Miracle. He's goofy as hell, girl. Good study and come back, right, Martell? Yeah, go study and come back, right, Martell? Oh, Lord have mercy. Why doesn't Martell have a tutorer? Why he don't got a tutorer, y'all? How come he don't got a tutorer? Why is Martell keep failing these tests? I think she sitting on ready. She's sitting on ready. I hope she's sitting on ready. You know what I mean? I hope he's not cheating, but it's just so much going on out here in these streets. You were so quick to throw the finger. You were so quick, to talk about these things and address these things and be shady with the situation. You know what I mean? And now it's coming back to you full. And, she just wants to have a marriage. She just wants to have this husband. She just wants to have this foundation. She just wants to be, I'm going to say the Huxtables before Bill Cosby and all this other stuff. That's the only thing I can come up with, y'all. Okay. She's not dumb with a mama like Wanda on the phone. I know. That's why Miracle. That's why she pulled up on his ass. She pulled up because Wanda said, girl, if you lying to me and he lying to me, I'm going to get both of y'all. That's what Wanda said last episode. What's up, Norris? What's going on? I think Tisha is waiting for the kids to be at least 18 before she considers leaving Marcel. Like, girl, I feel you. That happens. Pamela Williams. I think T setting him up to hang himself, Lord. Not his wrist. I know his wrist. Yeah, baby. Imagine image is everything to Tisha. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She want to fight now. Yeah, she want to fight now. Tisha likes being part of a power couple. Yes, baby. She wants to be Beyonce and Jay-Z. Let me stop. Wanda put the battery in her back. You can't put no battery in nobody back unless they already have the doubting issues. They have the issues. Like, once you believe, like, you can't tell me that homeboy, is doing this and doing that unless I believe it. Like, sometimes for a fact just because of, how you get down. If he's doing it, you know what I mean? She got to be at the corner. He got to run up there and go, ooh, ooh, and come back down the street. You know what I mean? Jay cheats. Jay cheats. Right. Miracle's like, right. Lord have mercy. So in any event, So Tisha's over here pleading. She's pleading to her husband to give her some respect, but he's not gonna give her no respect, baby. He done turned around and flipped it on her and told her, "Girl, listen, I need somebody to trust in me and believe me. But my mama told me this. But your mama don't have it always right, and I know she loves you." So basically, he's discrediting her mother. That her mother crazy, and she needs to believe everything that he does says, and she's supposed to. That's her husband, but at the same time, you have to give her information. So when people come to her and say, "Hey, Marceau, you was in Atlanta and the pictures on you, and there's a picture of you," then Marceau was like, "Well, I posted that picture to Instagram on January 4th, and then somebody took that picture or me being in Atlanta, and basically said that I was messing with somebody out there because, why you keep going to Atlanta? You already been to Atlanta with Martell and you was having them issues, and baby, you falling back into Atlanta. At least if anything, you will have respect to tell her that you're going to Atlanta, because Atlanta has a lot of negative innuendos with you and your wife, and also your brother and his wife Kimmi, and also with Martell. So therefore, she don't have to keep tabs on you like that. But if you're going to go to Atlanta, let her know, because you're saying the blogs and the people putting up stories. Then tell her, like, "Babe, I'm going to Atlanta." She probably doesn't care if you go to Michigan. She probably doesn't care if you go to Utah. She probably doesn't care if you go to Jackson. She don't care if you go to California, Texas, Ohio, Louisiana. She don't care if you go to New York, Boston, Massachusetts. She don't care about none of that. But Atlanta is deep because it's connected to some negative things that went on. So in any event, moving on from that situation, he's like, I was out with a friend for dinner. She said, "Who is this friend?" He tells her who the friend is. And so she starts to cry. "I don't know why they trying to break up our marriage. I don't know why they trying to break up a young couple. I don't know why they don't want to see us making." Then she said, "Well, just because Martell was out here actually cheating, they think that you're cheating too, that you're just like Martell." And what did Mr. Marceau do? He said, "No, no, no, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna say that, because he don't want to ruffle no feathers. I told y'all that how Marceau, gets his thing going and popping is he don't antagonize the people that can actually bring the information on him. He don't deny anything. He doesn't say I wasn't at a hotel. He's like, do you have receipts? Do you see the car out there? So if there is anybody out there, he's not actually throwing them under the bus saying that it's a lie. So therefore, if he is allegedly, he can go back and say, like, I didn't totally throw you under the bus, but I wasn't totally going to admit it. I didn't say this and I didn't say that about you. I didn't say it's a stone cold Steve Austin lie. I didn't say that. Not like Martell, and he got caught up out there, and then the mistress came out like, what, you denying me? So in any event, so she wanted to poke, and she wanted to basically throw shade like she does, and at the people that are accusing her husband of cheating, and he always stops her. Even in the first episode this season, she was trying to throw shade at Miss Coleslaw. I can't think of her name. I don't want to call her Coleslaw because she just got issues. She's just caught up. But in any event, he didn't want her to say anything about that. But when he wants to talk about them, he can. But he's just like, she wants him to validate that these people are lying. These people ain't telling the truth, that their marriage is strong. And he never does that. And I was like, damn, that's just so sad. So in any event, we got Martell being shady. We got Maurice basically being like a weakling. We got Maurice. He's really a Ken doll. He don't got nothing between his legs, because in any event, Kimmi got to run the show, and then he run other stuff in the background. Then he don't want to tell Kimmi that he's going with Martell, because why would you hide it? Why would it be a secret? Why would it be an issue if nothing happened in Atlanta? Y'all are acting all scary, not wanting to tell your wives about the situation, but y'all was going to sneak and do it. But in any event, we got Maurice basically talking about, Martell, look at your jacket. You got two jackets on. What kind of fashion is that? That looks so neat. Like, Maurice, you're such a corny cornball, you know. And like, what's her name said? Melody said that you are non-factor on the show. You're not even relevant on the show because you were trying to diss Melody. Melody said he's a non-factor. I can't even believe you exist. And Kimmi ain't got nothing to say. Kimmi knows her man look weak. She knows it. But at home, he's the alpha male. But on camera and dealing with all the situation when it comes to his son orphan, when it comes to his ex-wife and custody issues and his son moving and and beef with everybody on the cast, who did he let have control? Kimmi. And he just be sitting there watching, collecting. I don't know if they get paid on this show. I don't know if the guys get paid, but in any event, they meeting up with Martell to tell Martell he can't come to the party. And you got Maurice acting all scary and all wishy-washy, like, she want to just tell you this. I'm just so scared of you. Like, help me, Jesus. What's up, Ralph? Hey, what's up? What's going on? What's up, Ralph? How you doing? Hey, Google Play sent me free because Tisha is holding on to nothing. You are so messed up, Your Majesty. Herself posted that picture to create chat. Yeah. But he didn't let his wife in on it. How come he didn't let Tisha in on a joke? The Scott's brother both play mind games. Just forget about the boys' party. Part two. Just to keep the story going on. Martell is a friend of his own show. I know. He don't care. Martell was like, oh, this is my new, this is the latest fashion. Martell, no, he be trying to do the who raised them Scott boys. Lord have mercy, Pamela Williams. I don't know. Ariane Airhead Curry. Why you call her Airhead? I definitely think everybody on this show has a contract. Miss T, you crazy. That's what Miracle said. Lord have mercy. So in any event, so basically Kimmi's trying to say, I don't want you around because you're doing that F stuff. Marceau posted a picture of you guys, the linebackers, all the situation. You posted under it, basically throwing shots at me and my relationship. You know what I mean? I'm feeling a certain type of way and I don't want your crazy, wilding, butt around me. I don't want you in my environment. Then Martell turned around and say, well, it's my environment. Whatever I say, if it hits you, a Holland dog will holler, whatever he tried to say. So basically saying that if you're in his, whatever he say, if it touches you or it infects you, is because you were part of the situation. And then Kimmi goes, oh no, so you're trying to say that, Maurice is a part of the situation because he's in your environment. So basically you're trying to connect him with all the F-ish that you are down with. So she checked him right there. And where was Maurice? He was sitting there with his head between his legs like a little puppy because he too scared to stand up to his brother. He too scared to stand up to, Martell. And so in any event, she was like, basically, I don't want you around. He was like, I gotta be second best. Like, why wouldn't you want to pick me? And she just basically saying, you cause chattels, you cause problems, you cause issues, and I'm just tired of you, and I just don't want you around. And Melody is a better pick, even though her husband was saying Melody has issues with everybody, but Martell was gonna do nothing but make it seem like your husbands are in the room cheating in the next room. And so in any event, Martell was like, okay, so you made your decision, blah blah blah. And then he gets up and he wants to throw shots at Melody and basically say, so also enjoy Melanie. And then he stopped with the last name. Is she gonna change her last name? Because her last name is Rogers. When's she gonna change her last name? Look at you, Martell. You got wrinkles up under your eyes. You got bags up under your eyes. You are tired. You are worn out. You're living from hand to mouth. You struggling. You got all these kids. You got 2 households full of kids. You got one woman you got to take care of because she's too young and she don't know where to go, where to get it. And then on top of that, you're upset with her because she's not paying attention to your child with her, and she's on Instagram and you upset with with her, you know you miss home. You know you miss Melody. You know you messed up. Like, I know you cry yourself asleep at night. Cause baby, coming home to that big house, them kids, everything in order, businesses order. You got invoices, you know, you got family gatherings, and so respectful, and you lost all that. And even the friends on the show are laughing at you and don't want you a part of their business. What a shame. And then you're gonna sit there and shame her when they're sitting there talking about that you can't pass your builder's test, and they don't want to add you a part of, they don't want you to buy in, and just joking, talking about they're not selling any of their shares to let you in. Like, boy, please, boy, bye. And so in any event, he does call out Kimmi, and he let Kimmi know, oh, Kimmi, you being fake about the situation. Throw the shot at me. You know what I mean? Don't really take the shot at your husband, just laughing and giggling about it. He's okay, and he's about to go to Atlanta again with me, but I'm the problem. So check your man. So I was like, okay, Martell, you know, you threw that shot. That was a good shot that you threw at Kimmi. And you was like, so I'm the one. She did check her. She tried to talk to Maurice, and Maurice told her that she needs to go to talk to Tisha and Marceau. And she did try her best to confront Marceau about the situation, but he looked at her like, girl, who you talking to? You ain't even my wife, okay? You are not going to check me. Okay. So that's what happened with that situation. So he's calling it out. Yeah, you can, but I wouldn't want you around either, Martell, because you adding fuel to the fire, and she's getting burnt, and she don't want to get burnt. She don't want to be in a position that Melody was with you, and she don't want to be in Tisha's position at all. So therefore you are uninvited. He said, let me give you daps, because basically Martell is saying that Kimmi was a G by checking him and not checking the other two men that she need to check, and they ain't really checked him at all. They want to laugh and giggle in his face about his post and what he say. They be having a good time with him. So therefore he's like, give me daps. He don't even want a hug. Give me daps, girl. I'm like, this is a mess. This is a mess. So what you guys are saying? A hit dog will holler. Thank you, Miracle. Hey, man, under the eyeballs. One day Miss Wanda's gonna pop off, and boom, she's going to get knocked the F out. Oh, Lord. Hopefully they don't hit her. Marceau only posted a picture to show his brother was lying. Yes, sir. And so, you know, basically Martell gave her daps, Miss T, because she was the only one to check him and call him out and tell him that you are uninvited. And the two brothers couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Because there's some other ickiness going on. Cheating in the next room. Call it quits. Go your separate ways. I know. Martell is a gym rat. He not known to be the smartest of the bunch. A gym rat. A gym rat. That's what we saying. A gym rat. Lord. Norris. Marcel is over 35, divorced with 5 kids by 2 women with bad credit. He's left over and damaged goods. Ooh. Ooh. Lord have mercy. That hit hard. And so now we got this situation where Tiffany and Destiny meets up. But I could recall that Tiffany told, I might be wrong, but I can recall that Tiffany told Destiny, Tiffany told Marcel last episode that the party that Kimmi had, it was rowdy. And I could have sworn Tiffany said that Stormy was rowdy to Martell. And now we have Tiffany telling Destiny that she was rowdy. Okay. I'm like, all right, I don't know. So I don't know if she's just making up shit and she's just not telling the truth. I don't know what's up with Tiffany. But in any event, Tiffany started her mess too as well. And then we get back to Destiny. Destiny, the word out on the street is that, your girl, excuse me, the word out on the street, Destiny, is that when it comes to Melody paid some of your bills. That's the word on the street, that Melody paid one of your bills, girl. Lord have mercy. She not a good friend. Only she paid one of your bills, girl, while you told us that you was on welfare. Okay, but in any event, the ladies look cute. I do like Tiffany's look in this, even though her parts are all messed up. It looks like she got a patch of missing hair. You know, it looked like she didn't wash it or comb it, and she just basically said, "Let me run to the gym." But when it comes to Destiny, I do like her color coordination. I do like the colors. I do like the hot. She looks like she's gangster. But in any event, Lord have mercy, she's running around the playground with Tiffany. I know Tiffany's just Tiffany. I would just leave you on the corner. Mm-mm-mm. Tiffany, I would leave you on the corner. I can't. Tiffany is an instigator. She's nasty. She's a Karen. She's fake and she fugazi, but at the same time, she knows she right now she's just teetering. She just teetering the line. She don't know what she gonna do. It's like she wants to jump off and have beef with somebody, but she don't know if she should. You shouldn't, because your husband backed down and got tore up and cussed out by Marceau and disrespect. And he's talking about he gonna get it and he can fight. He was basically apologizing and sitting in that chair like a little mouse. Okay, so in any event, Tiffany, back up. We know that you done had a horde story, girl, but in any event, just fall back. Just keep where you are at, because it looks like she wants to start some mess, and it looks like she wants to start some mess with Melody. I hope she don't go that route, but it looks like she does. Tiffany makes up as she goes. Oh Lord, Tiffany makeup has gotten a lot better. Tiffany's a flip-flopper book and who will do anything for screen time. Lord, Miss T. Tiffany makes up has gotten a lot better. Her makeup has got a lot better. They look dusty here. I wasn't even trying to say they look dusty. What's going on, Sweet Brown Sugar 504 Ralph? We already know Tiffany is just there for the money. We already know. Yup, she's there for the money. And if Lou keep making her work these extra long hours, she gonna leave his ass. So, you know, any event, so they having this conversation, they talking or whatever, and Tiffany's basically saying that, you know, when it comes to Destiny, that Destiny was poking. Destiny basically feels like she was being poked. She felt like she was being poked, and she felt like, you know, the other girl, Storm, was aggressive. Then, you know, Tiffany feels like, oh, I think you was a little bit aggressive. Then you got Destiny basically said she was speaking hood to me and I was speaking hood to her. She kept asking me 3 to 4 questions, the same questions or whatever. Blase ain't a third. It is what it is. You know, fighting over Melody, it must taste good. But and then Tiffany said, well, you know, everyone said Melody was my bodyguard. Now I think Stormy is Melody bodyguard. That's the second time that she said it. So what you think, that she's bodyguard? She's a bodyguard to Melody. Melody needs a bodyguard, and you had one as well. And right now, it looks like Stormy's taking your spot because you know, you're quick to run. You know, she came to this event and she quick and she left fast in a hurry. Talking about a soccer game. She didn't want no part of this situation. And you know, Jalen is very funny. Jalen is like, you bringing your friends over to my house. You know, she's like, well, my friends love you. That's what Kimmi's telling her son. Jalen was like, yeah, but you know how they gonna act up. And then, you know, Kimmi was like, well, the last time we was together, you know, it was kind of rough. And he was like, so you bringing them all here? She was like, well, they love you. And he was like, they didn't love me at my graduation. And I gotta give mad love, mad respect to Jalen, because when Wanda came in there and was disrespecting his mama, he stopped her quick, fast, in a hurry. And guess what Maurice was doing? Just looking. So hopefully nothing happens with you, Kimmi and Maurice out in public or something like that, because your man, he can turn that other cheek quick. He can turn that other cheek quick, fast, in a hurry. So in any event, they're getting ready for the housewarming party and everything. But one thing is for sure is when it comes down to this situation, Tiffany and Destiny did say that they had no idea that Tisha was a friend of me or was an enemy. So basically, you know, it did seem like everything was going well between Tisha and and Melody. But Melody, after the reunion, Melody felt like, yo, you still think that I'm trying to tear up your marriage and you saying this so about me and that. So she was feeling a certain type of way. And these ladies felt like just Tisha was just, just telling how maybe she felt in the past. But Melody took it a total disrespect at the reunion, that they can't grow, that she's just really not her friend. And I don't think Tisha was ever her friend. And I don't think Melody ever really liked Tisha, because there was always some type of void. There was always some type of blockage between them two. I believe that God kept them away from being really close and tight knit with each other, but they did have a mutual respect. But then the respect went out the window once this show started popping and people started saying this one's a store, that one's a store. Oh no, won't you be more like her? And then you have Marceau all up Melody's butt, looking at her, all the guys praising her, and basically they were all in awe of Melody. And basically it was like they wished they had a wife like Melody. In my opinion, that's what it looked like to me in the beginning, in the early stages of the show. But in any event, we get down to this party. And then she said Jalen invited Wanda, and he was like, oh, so now you're gonna spring that on me that you invited Wanda? And he's like, oh man. And then we come to find out that on the land in the property part 2, when it comes to Kimmi and it comes to Maurice, he says that she wants to build a restaurant and like a lounge. And so basically this is what I'm saying when it comes to Maurice, when it comes to their business decisions and things that, he makes the decision on, and he doesn't ask her, or he does ask her and he doesn't listen, because he has said in the past that he really don't hear what she be saying until he's up shit creek and he needs her to come and defend him and help him out to get out of a sticky situation, because he don't know how to deal with it. Because it seems like when it comes to Maurice, he doesn't have good people skills or good social skills or understanding human skills. He just knows paper, text messages and computers and building. That's it, I guess. But in any event, so once again, he wanted this idea. Kimmi said, I never said that I wanted this. I never said that I wanted a restaurant. That's your idea, because he wants to be just like his brother. But in any event, he's the older brother, but he's acting like the youngest brother. So, so you got that situation going on. Kimmi was like, did you listen to what I said to you? She basically wanted a spot where maybe people can lounge at, but actually tutoring kids and helping kids, totally different. So I do like Kimmi. Like Kimmi wanted to build something for kids to study. And then on top of that, if they have tutoring going on, maybe Martell can jump in and get some tutoring and get his building's license. Okay. He can join the classroom. But in any event, it just shows you how, on the social skills and on the people skills and combating problems and combating confrontations with people, that's Kimmi's department. But when they're finance and making decisions, that's his department, when she's a part of it as well. And he don't give her the light like she's smart, because she has to keep bailing you out from looking stupid, but in any event, it is what it is. And so she just calls them out like, yo, you don't listen to me, and he only listens to you when things are going bad, and and you're helping him get an easy paycheck because he ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you keeping the drama up back to back, events, Valentine's Day, Galentine Day, and then now the housewarming party. She's keeping it live. She's keeping it going. She's keeping events going on. Melody's basically like, I'm gonna sit out for a minute. I'm gonna let you guys work, okay? And so you have Destiny. She comes there, and now Destiny butt looks huge in these leather pants, and it's sticking out. But when she was at the Valentine Gala whatever thing, her butt looked flat in that dress, and that dress did not even look like she had a body. But in these pants, she got body. And so in any event, she comes there, she comes with her gifts, so that's nice and everything. Martell, he calls and everything. And then you have Tiffany there, and then Tiffany done dropped the tea, she done dropped the beans, and she was like, oh, so everything's going well. Look at no, Kimmi don't got no, what's her name? Tiffany ain't got no edges. Tiffany ain't got no edges. She's bald in front, like her whole hairline is pushed back. Lord, Tiffany, instead of working them hours, girl, get your edges. Get you some Kenya Moore hair care. Bring them edges back. She ain't got no edges. Like, I just noticed this. I wasn't even trying to be shady, but it just came out. She ain't got no edges. She is bald up front. She got the George Jefferson going on. Her hair, her forehead is huge, because she's bald. And look on the other side, right on the right side where the part is at. This part is actually straight. It's all the way pushed back. Girl, I don't know what's going on. You getting stressed out at home. She talking about she want a baby. She don't even look like she really want a baby. It's just a storyline, in my opinion. But in any event, like, what is her big old Lou gonna do? Lou can't pick up no baby and run around with no baby and play with no baby. Come on, let's just stop playing these games. We seen Lou in the gym. You know what I mean? Lou is trying to sit down, drink a beer, and smoke his cigar. He ain't trying to chase no babies around. Like, girl, you these storylines are too much. Well, there you go, Destiny. Those pants don't fit right. There you go. I knew you was gonna get her. I knew you was gonna get her. All right, kick him out the classroom, whiling out, Miss T. Stormy doesn't have edges either, and tons of forehead. I can't with you. Martell is overweight with muscle. His clothing are too tight that he might bust out of them. Lord, look, Miracle's laughing. Ralph, I thought it was just me. Tiffany has a forehead. She's trying hard. I know. Okay, I'm gonna come back to the comments, but okay, so with this, so now Kimmi's basically feeling a certain type of way, and now you got Maurice is looking at her like Marceau looks at Tisha, and how basically said, I do hear what you say. I know you better than your own self. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because then you wouldn't be doing the crap that you're doing to her. You would have told her, and you would have known that she would have felt a certain type of way. She would have known ASAP that you was going to Atlanta, but you didn't tell her. And Tiffany had to spill the beans, and that's how she find out at the housewarming of her son party that you going after we done had this issue with Martell and it's Atlanta linebackers and everything. I pushed that under the rug. Now you're going back to Atlanta with him, but you want to party with him and chill with him, but you don't want him to be a part of your business. Like, she's pissed. She's upset at this situation, but she's going to stay upset because she's going to stay in that situation. Melody comes through with her dress on. She looks, she's thick. She's mistaken the situation. She's chic with the stockings and the black and the collar and the pocketbooks, the black hair. She's chic. And then we have, what's her name? Storm Man, he walked in with a white t-shirt on, a goatee, his forehead. He got a big old booty. He can shake it. He got a booty everywhere. He got a big old booty, y'all. But in any event, he looks like a strong man. He looks like he can pick up a core, baby. He can push cars. He looks like he can, do a whole lot of things. He also look like he can balance a checkbook as well. And he also look like when you chilling with him, you riding around with the steel. He is the steel. He is the bodybuilder. He's Andre Giant in this situation. Right? He's a huge man and he's quiet. He's knowing his role. He ain't doing too much. He's just watching and he's just looking in the situation and he quiet. So I was like, go ahead, girl. Whoever, Stormy friend is, I'm feeling him. I think he's cool. And so in any event, moving on from this situation, Kimmi's still getting ahead of herself. She wants to bring these ladies together. She brings Destiny. She brings Stormy together. They trying to have a conversation. Stormy is willing to talk. She was like, I don't have a problem with you. I don't even know you to have a problem with you. Didn't you call me and ask me to give you some money to be a part of a business? Things of that nature. And then all of a sudden I see you at the port and you disrespecting me like that. And, and Destiny's like, no, you was disrespecting me. You was talking in that tone and I can talk in that tone. You was talking in hood tone and I can speak hood tone too as well. I guess you can if you got 40 grand and you own buildings and getting food stamp. Yeah, you as hood as it is. You know what I mean? That's like, yo, I'm riding on the system, but I ain't hating on you for that, girl. Do what you gotta do. But in any event, so the conversation, goes left because, Destiny was like, sweetie, sweetie. And she said, you came at me sideways. And then Stormy was like, I ain't your sweetie. Do I look like a sweetheart? I ain't no sweetheart to you. Oh, yeah, she got a huge forehead. But she reminds me of them dolls. I don't know if it's the Brit doll, the Brat dolls, but she reminds me of a Barbie doll. I can't think of which dolls that came out that Stormy looks like. She looks like one of these Barbie dolls. But I was gonna look for it, but I couldn't think of it. So I'm gonna do it next time. I put it on my community wall post and show you what Brat. I think she looks like one of the Brat dolls. She looks like one of these dolls. But in any event, moving on from that situation, so the conversation goes left. Destiny was like, not today, baby. We is not having this conversation, not right here, not right now. And Destiny got up and walked away. Destiny said, okay, all right, that's cool, but let's finish the conversation. They could have finished the conversation, even though when it comes to Stormy, she was being a little snotty, a little slick at the mouth, but she didn't want to be called sweetheart. She could have let Destiny finish her conversation and then said, please don't call me sweetheart again, because I'm nobody's sweetheart. After Destiny got her whole spill out, and this is the same thing that happened at the Galentine's dinner and being interrupted. So it is what it is. The thing that she got mad at Destiny for, she's actually displaying it in this conversation. So the conversation goes left. And in any event, Stormy, she has a leather jacket on, leather pants, and it looks like she got on the Kanye West boots. If they're not the Kanye West boots, they're the Payless boots. You know what I mean? So in any event, Melody looks nice. She looks casual. She has on a casual shoes, just like casual Fridays, casual tea, casual coffee. The other ladies came out in leather. You got Stormy in leather. You got you got Destiny in leather down and everything, and all black, looking sexy and dominatrix around husbands. But Stormy has her own man, and Destiny is free will, whatever the case may be. And so Destiny's not too happy about the situation. She disappeared for a while. Destiny said that she's gone through some things. She had to get it together. She's having a lot of issues, a lot going on. And then we have, on Miss Tisha, she walks in. I do like the color of her blouse. I do like her hair. I do like her makeup. She came through, and basically she didn't speak to Melody. Melody didn't speak to her. Melody said, it's okay. You don't got to speak to me, sister. It's good. We can just keep going. And so then we got Martell. See, look at Melody's outfit. Nice, casual. The gold chain as the necklace with the heart, the watch, the bracelet, the see-through stockings with the pattern on it. Just casual but pretty. She can go anywhere after this. You know what I mean? And basically, she's not too sexy. She's not under sexy. She's just right. And I do like the outfit. But in any event, now we have, Marceau, being like, oh, it's cold. It's cold over here. Oh, it's so awkward that they are not talking. Look at the coldness in the room. And then also we got Marceau asking, Melody, where is Martell? He know that they don't get along. He knows they're having issues. What if Melody would have turned around and said, Martell, let me take a picture of your back to see if it matches the picture that's on Instagram or on YouTube. Martell, you going to Atlanta again? Is you going out there to see your boo? Are you still dealing with Tisha's alleged, hairstylist, makeup artist? Like, Martell, did you tell Tisha about this rumor and this DMs? Did you hear about this? Like, she could have went in. So now he's trying to be shady towards her and basically throw Martell up. He already know that they ain't good. He know Martell was talking negative about Melody. Melody's by herself right now. She's not with a man. So now he's going to try to be shady, you know what I mean? And be, and his jacket is too big and it don't fit, and you need a cleaner shave than that as well. And your lips is ashy, brother. Okay. Like, miss me with all that. So in any event, we got that situation going on. And so then Maurice is like, oh yeah, it's cold. And Maurice got pants with holes in it. And Maurice, you got maroon and brown boots on, and the boots is on top of your pants and they kind of tight. And you got a whole knee out in the jeans that you got on and a long ass shirt. And look what this dude got on. He looked like he's about to do a magic show when it comes to Marceau. Like, miss me with that. It don't look like he don't even got no socks on as well. And them sneakers look worn out and, whatever. But in any event, what you guys said, Kimmi is always unbothered. Yeah, she's unbothered. LSW, glad I am not the only person that noticed, but Mel don't want that. Tisha knew she needed to step up her game, but let where am I at? But let me say this too. Tisha has a plan. Yeah, she has a plan. Destiny, these pants don't fit right. Lord have mercy. Where you guys at? Not a movie star. Stormy husband got a woman, but Lord have mercy. Marceau, Miss T, middle-aged man trying to stay current in fashion. Lord, miracle. Pecan, yummy. I am sick of Melody. Y'all know Melody want Marceau. Nobody wants Marceau. You see how he treat his wife? Nobody want no man like that. That man's not loving. He's not giving. He's not affectionate. And he is not even trying to have his wife back like he's supposed to have her back. To basically, she just wants him to say, I don't want them women. That's not true. Martell's a liar, this and that. She's just looking for him to say that on camera to make her feel good, and he won't give it to her. But yet she gives everything to him. And I ain't gonna be married to no man that just gonna bounce to Africa and don't take me or the kids. Okay, nobody want that. Nobody want that headache. He's too into himself. You know what I mean? He's not a bad looking guy, but he has been getting his way his whole life, and he's been dominant over everybody in his whole life, including his brother. So therefore, that's why women ain't coming out in droves, because they know better. Like, I don't think Melody wants Marceau. I don't think only person that really wants him is Tisha. And a lot of women do. Martell is not a bad man. It's not like, he's an awful guy. He pays the bills. He bring in business. He lives his comfortable life. But one thing Marceau always, basically throws up is, this comfortable life. He spoiled Tisha. She got this, she got that. What else does she want from me? I'm doing everything else. And then, a couple of episodes, he was complaining about, we're spending too much money. We're doing too much of this. We're doing too much of that. She's happy to be a part of the business. She's happy to buy in. She's happy that, he was around when she went to school and things, but there's some emotional love, emotional support that she wants. But I don't think Marceau won't give it to her because he don't have it to give, And then on top of that, he's taking trips to go to New York and don't even tell her. Like, come on. We're supposed to be best friends. We're supposed to be road dogs. We're business partners. We've been together since high school. Like, come on, baby. I'm in Atlanta right now. Come through. I'm taking the pictures in Atlanta, blah, blah, blah. Just to reassure. Like, he knows that she's insecure, but he won't reassure her on camera. And that's all she really wants. All he does is take pokes at her on camera. I don't know if he's doing it for the TV show. They working this out together. But in any event, when it comes to Stormy and Melody, basically they have the conversation, and it didn't go too well with Destiny. Okay. If anything, I think Marceau is attracted to Melody a whole lot. And then we get to this point, Tisha, see the face that Tisha's making. She's feeling hurt, she's feeling mad, and she's feeling betrayed, and she's feeling angry, and she's also feeling a little bit embarrassed because she done cussed Melody out and told Melody, you don't stay with this man. You knew that he was cheating, and you even had a baby with him, just throwing it all up in her face. And basically she finds out front of her enemies, you know what I mean, which is Melody, that her husband is about to take his butt back to Atlanta on a trip with Martell, which started all this fugaziness, and he didn't even give her a heads up. She don't really want to hear it right now. She was talking about it's hot in here, Marceau was like, oh, it's cold over there. He's basically saying Melody's cold, and then Tisha comes out, well, it's hot over here. It's hot over here. It's hot in here because I'm here. All that shit went away once she found out. This is what I'm saying. He crushes her every time. He crushes her. Nobody wants to be crushed like that, especially on TV. Shit. Just crushes her. It's hush money. But we have Miss Wanda. She came through. Wanda came through with her hair fried to the side. You know, she done dyed that mother sucker. She done put the perm in it. And then she done had it fried to the side. And, you know, one part on the side, she came through like she was going to the prom. She came through like it was New Year's Eve out here in these streets. She got silver and black on, looking like she's ready to go to a ball. She don't know what casual is. She don't know what a housewarming party is. The housewarming party don't even got a chance for these people to sit down. And Kimmi and Maurice, she's supposed to be the placement guy and know all this stuff. Why ain't there no chairs? Why ain't there a round-the-way area for these people to sit down because you're filming and getting paid? And poor Jalen got to deal with all these people up in his house. And then, you know, here comes Mama Wanda. Hey. And she's basically getting ready to check everybody in the house and talking about, I heard you guys were talking about my daughter. It was you over here with Stormy and, you know, Melody and Kimmi. I want to check all y'all. I think, you know, when it comes to Tisha, her outfit looks really nice. But in any event, she's basically saying that she came to the house to check these ladies and tell them about themselves, because you ain't gonna be talking about my daughter, and the next time you guys have an event, you can invite me, and you gotta worry about me going back and telling Tisha nothing, because I'll tell you to your face. She called them B words and everything, and basically saying y'all not gonna be talking about my daughter because my niece told me, Kiki told me. So now Kiki is gonna have beef with Stormy, because now everybody in the room believes that Kiki done told, you know, Miss Wanda that they were talking about her. Who was talking about her? Stormy started it off and was talking about the picture and basically saying that Marceau is basically trying to cover up that he's cheating, and that's why he tried to throw it off on Maurice. She brought that up, and then Melody said, I've been accused of trying to get, you know, trying to destroy, you know, Tisha's marriage. And then Tiffany, what's her name? Storm jumps in and she goes, you ain't never tried to do that, Mel. And then Mel goes and asks Kiki, is this the first time you heard any rumors about Tisha and Marceau relationship? And then Kiki says, no, this ain't the first time. They have problems in the past that she talked to me about. They had deep issues. They did investigation and stuff like that. They had serious issues, and this ain't the first rumor. So yes, Tisha was being talked about. And so in any event, Miss Wanda, she comes through and was like, you mother effers want to talk about my daughter? Well, talk to me. I was like, oh God. She said, talk to me. She come in there cussing and swearing and telling them how it is. She's coming in there like she's Debo. She's coming in there like she's Tommy. She's, you know, Tommy Lee. She's coming in there like she, you know, like she's Wonder Woman, like she's Superwoman, like she Catwoman. She's coming in there like she's Beastie out here, like she gonna body all these girls in this room at once. Her and her daughter be having a hell of a fight, and Stormy got a big dude with her, so I don't know how y'all gonna take him down. That man is huge sitting up on that couch, baby. And I'm like, Lord have mercy. Stormy husband is the extra small t-shirt. I know he got the really small t-shirt. He should have went back to the early 2000s and got the t-shirt down to his knees. Do it hang low. I got my white tee, which I bang in my white tee. I get down in my white tee. He should have had a bigger white tee on. He should have went back there. Mama cleared the room. Miracle. Yes, she did. She did clear the room. Wow. What a mess. For real. Stormy husband is about 8 months pregnant. Y'all is wrong. Wanda always comes with no facts and half a plan. Davis. Y'all are too funny. Marceau is a dog-faced pit bull who talks to his wife in riddles. Oh, he does. And he know damn well he's confusing her with them riddles. Maurice tries to confuse Kimmi with them riddles, but she understands what he's doing. But he totally just running circles around Tisha, poor thing. And so, you know, so you have this situation, and I was just like, oh God, here come Mama Wanda. Wanda came in there like it was prom night, baby. It's prom night 2022, and she's about to get you ladies straight in the situation. I was just like, what? Like, it's just, a whole lot going on in this situation. I'm just like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm like, Wanda, why you going in there talking like that? Wanda, you just basically, Wanda's like, y'all big mad. Y'all want to have parties and not invite my daughter and talk about her. I was like, okay. And she said, Kiki told me everything. Kiki. I was like, boy, she throwing Kiki under the bus. The way Kiki done talked about you, I don't think she told you nothing like that. When Kiki basically said that you and her father put Tisha and Kiki against each other most of their lives, basically battling, you know. And I was just like, okay, you are doing way too much, Wanda. And Wanda was doing way too much. She was like, just talking to like any bee want to say something, a room full of bees, girls want to jump on her, you get what you get. And I was like, what? I mean, like, she's talking like she is out here about to just tag team these ladies. Like, she got some super magical powers out here. Just so disrespectful, Miss Wanda. And then Tisha's feeling like she's embarrassed, and she's not embarrassed. Look at her. She's cheesing over here. And she ran over there right next to her husband to watch her mother act up. Are you ready to fight, Tisha? You know what I mean? You don't got an outfit on like you ready to fight, girl. And Marceau has his head down and he's looking all confused. And so he's basically telling her, your mother can't come in here and talk to these ladies like that and call them bees and try to threaten them and all that other stuff. Like, that's a problem. Like, that's the situation. And she goes, well, if they want to come at her and jump all on her, he was like, ain't nobody jumping on her. What are you talking about? She's coming here. She started. She better be glad she ain't gonna get no beat down. And Tisha's like, no, that's not my mother's doing what she's supposed to do. They did this. And then basically Tisha said, well, Kimmi invited her and she knows what Wanda gives. And that's it. And she done laughed about her. Okay, girl, be laughing. But this outfit is cute that Tisha do have on, and it does match, the dress. I do like this. Okay. So in any event, Tisha and Marceau may got something going on under the situation. And so Wanda's basically going to get her drink, talking about any bee in this room. And then, Jaden steps up like, yo, ain't nobody going to be calling my mama that type of name and disrespecting my mama in my house. That's not going to happen today. And where is Kimmy's husband? Somewhere in the back hiding, because he don't want to be a part of no situation. He don't want to be a part of no confrontation. He don't want to stand up for his wife. Look at him right over here in the corner, just sitting there. Wanda's in there. Wanda's walking bodaciously around that living room or that area talking mess. And Maurice is just sitting there like, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. And then Jalen got to step in for his mother. I'm telling you, Maurice don't got nothing between his legs. He's a Ken doll. Do. Straight hood. Tisha is not going to fight if anything happens. What, Marcel and Melody dated before? I have no idea. Tisha was dumb before television. I can't with y'all. I can't. That's what's being hidden from Tisha. If that comes out, the table will be turned over. Destiny's not about it. Destiny sleeping with Martell. Ask her about her divorce. Ooh, Lord have mercy. That's what some people think, that Destiny's out here messing with Martell. Lord have mercy. I hope that's not the case. I hope she doesn't. I hope she just keep going, because you ain't looking for nothing but a bad situation. That's allegedly. I don't know that to be true. But in any event, Kimmi is basically saying, no, Wanda. Wanda, you saying everybody done talked about your daughter except for Kiki. So get this straight, get this right. So basically, Kimmi didn't even talk about Tisha. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, only person that talked about Tisha was Stormy, Kimmi, and Melody. You know what I mean? So she's just coming out here acting like you talking about my daughter, like this is high school, like this is 1985, and we on the playground, and I got my long jumper hoop earrings on, and y'all were talking about my daughter. I'm like, bro. I mean, Wanda is a mess, y'all. Wanda came in and walked in. Like, Wanda, what was you going to do if they would have snuff you right in your face? Yeah, what was you going to do? Wanda, you was going to hit the floor, baby. And you wasn't going to be able to get up. They could have just kicked you if they wanted to. Luckily that you guys are family. But one thing is for sure, Jaden said earlier in the episode that you Scots love differently. And he was saying that to Maurice, because Maurice decided to build a lounge and a restaurant when Kimmi wanted to build a tutoring center. And so, and it was like, oh, Wanda's coming over and blah, blah, blah. And Jaden was like, yo, you Scots love differently. Like, basically, it's like he don't be feeling them like that. He work with them or whatever, but he calls it out. You know what I mean? Wanda is too much. Wanda is a mess. And so we're going to get to the next episode where we're going to get Kiki and Stormy are not going to be talking. Kiki is going to try to speak to Stormy. Stormy going to be like, no. And then we have Tiffany sitting there waiting for the drama to begin. She just wants to be a part of it. Something. Tiffany's going to do something. I don't know what she's going to do, but Tiffany's just looking like, I want to be in the midst of all of the drama. I want to be a part of it. I don't know how she gonna flip the tables, but she's just looking like she's itching. She look like she need a hit. And then Kimmy's gonna end up talking to Kiki, and I bet you Kimmy's gonna tell Kiki, well, Wanda was saying that you went back and you said this girl, you was running your mouth. So we shall see. Crazy, right? Just crazy, crazy, crazy. Kiki, who wants attention, she wants all the attention in the world. Tiffany is so messy, she can't even wait to jump. I mean, it's like she's playing double dutch, girl. She's playing double dutch. Don't drink what she's been drinking. La Miracle, she's been drinking. I don't know what she's been drinking. Talk about she want to have a baby. Girl, you ain't ready for no baby. Hey, Gladys. Hey, The Real. What's up? Norris Tony. Tiffany is the blonde bone collector this season. Yep, she done dropped that tea. And Kimmi and, what's her name? Tisha's feeling a certain type of way. So I'm going to put the phone number on the screen. So if you guys want to call in and tell me your thoughts on the show, that'd be greatly appreciated. If not, we're going to call it a night. Tiffany does not stand in her bones, so she could never be the bone collector. Lord have mercy. I knew Marcel and Melody had a thing before. You can tell. Be the way they both act. So you think that they had something. She can't wait to jump in. Let me check my phone. So Wanda is the knockoff Patti LaBelle. She don't even come close to Patti. Lord. She tried, though. She tried to bring it back there. She tried to, baby. She really tried to. So we're going to see how this situation panned out. And then basically with the argument between, where is she? Destiny? Wanda is a mess. The argument between Destiny basically called Stormy emotional, unintelligent, and basically calling her immature because she acts like a child. And she basically said the conversation was a child, talking to her and her cutting her off saying sweetie was very immature. So when Marcel was like, your mother can't be in here calling everybody in this room a bunch of bitches. And she was like, what? Yes, I can. And she was just drinking. Oh, Wanda must have been a mess when she was young. She must have been out here fighting and strapping, baby. And she was strapping in them projects, baby, fighting over whatever the case may be. She still thinks she living that life. Wanda she was calling her up. They were just looking at her more like knock off Mama Joyce. Lord. I love to see Wanda husband and boyfriend. Yeah, she got a husband and a boyfriend. Wanda ain't putting no with no Marceau. She might not got a man with Marceau money, but she ain't putting no with Marceau. Marceau ain't gonna be. Imagine if Marceau was dating Wanda. It would be like he's speaking a different language to her. She would just be cussing him out. She would be like, "Boy, speak real now. Speak like your mama told you to speak." If Storm acts like a child, then Destiny acts like a teenager. Y'all are too funny. Maurice and Kimmi had an interview on the show called Ages and Stages. Oh, I gotta check that out. Let me write that down. Well, so I don't forget, because there's something I wanted to check out to see what Martell said. What's his name? The guy, Carlos King. I could put it in my phone, but then I'll forget. Called. I'm gonna see this. I just want to read them and see. I want to, if they're not on camera, see how this goes with them. Hey, Gladys. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Also, don't forget to tune into my other YouTube channel. It's going to be more of diving into like some of the topics I talked about earlier that are so taboo. And basically, your videos can get issues with them because you're talking about controversial issues and things of that nature, but it's just so much going on. Like, it's like, whoa, we gotta just deep down, and especially we gotta talk about, I want to do a video before this weekend is over about the monkey virus and how the CDC and all these websites are basically displaying it and how they're trying to connect it to people that look like me and you, y'all, and all these old pictures from the 80s they use. And I'm like, Lord have mercy. So I'm reading this and Center of Disease Control. They're talking about bush meat. They're talking about this. They're talking about that. Boom, boom, boom. Like, don't even try it. Don't even try it, y'all. Don't y'all try it with that monkeypox, okay? But in any event, much love to each one of y'all. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you all so much. And thank you guys for commenting and telling your jokes and being funny and reading and just having a good time. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Bless you and your whole family. And thank you for your support. I always appreciate it and I'm thankful for it. Good night. Peace and blessings to my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad.